Well, I don't know. Okay.
Probably.
Well, let's see. Lunch with Jumbo. This is actually. We're still trying to get number 2. This is just our. Is this our third or fourth shot at number 2?
Third, I think.
Third.
Third.
Okay. Tiny Vox went down the toilet. GarageBand didn't
Are
work.
you going now? Or?
We are going right now. Lunch
Okay.
at Del Rio's, and hopefully this one will work. The wow, the volume's way up. Whatever.
Well,
The
it's on
people-
the red.
Yeah, that's probably about where it should be.
It ain't gonna matter. You're gonna lose it anyway.
No, I don't think so. I've tested this one a couple times. I haven't tried to post it.
Did the others? Did you try to play them back and
Well, yeah.
before you saved it or
And,
after you
and
saved it? Or?
and then after I saved it and I was getting ready to post it, well, then it just kind of disappeared, like a fart in the night or something. But anyway, maybe this one will work. We'll see.
What do we call this program?
Well, this is still Lunch with Jumbo.
No, I mean the.
Oh, this. Well, I was saying it's actually the 4th, but if it works, it'll only be the 2nd that's made it to the air.
Right.
So we'll call it Lunch with Jumbo 2.2.
Well, I wasn't referring to the program itself. I was talking about the program that you're using.
Oh, what's this program called? This program is called VC Recorder, and it's not real fancy, but if
All
it
these
works,
have been free services.
I think I paid something for this one. Hopefully that it would work. Tiny Box was a paid service, but
Really?
yeah, I paid for it, and then it just went.
But everybody else could come in and visit it for free.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But not.
But you can't even get to it now off of Facebook. If you try to, it just says it's not available.
Yeah, I tried to play.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
But I think
There's nothing on the internet about what happened to him. So anyway, what do you have a subject? We've got 2 that went down the crapper. We could
I don't know what we lost.
we could revisit them. Well, we lost. Yeah, the spooky version went down.
Oh, it did.
Yeah, and
Thank
the
you.
one about Rabbit and the stolen railroad cart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll have the kisses out before.
Okay, that'd be great.
Would you guys like to order?
Are we ready to order?
I think we're ready.
Okay. You want to start, sir?
I want the Oriental salad, please. And orange.
Carnitas burrito. No, with queso. No jalapenos. No sour cream.
Spoon bread.
Spoon bread instead of with the rice.
So you want beans and spoon bread?
Yeah.
So, queso, no jalapenos,
No sour cream too.
no sour, beans and spoon bread.
Got it.
Pretty sure?
Jim, go ahead.
You know,
All right.
I can do that
Well,
thing.
okay. What I'll do is dos enchiladas, cheese, with queso, and rice and beans.
Good.
Mine would be the same except mine would be spinach.
You guys have the same thing every time. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we
Same-
changed a little bit last time, but it was inadvertent.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, John, where you want
So
to
did you guys go over to the other place last week, or
Yes, we did. And
what'd you think?
well, I had this thing called a tamale, pork tamale. It was all right, except all it was pork in the tamale was weird. It was more like a pancake.
It
Than
wasn't
a tamale.
rolled up even.
Yeah, it was rolled up. It came encased, entombed or like a mausoleum or something, and it was okay, but it just had a weird. It was very thick and very kind of a weird taste to it. The rice,
More bread.
the rice was different but still good, and the beans were different but still good.
Everybody
chips
brags
wasn't
about
very
The
that.
chips,
good.
the chips. We,
And
you know.
the queso was expensive.
Were they warm, the chips?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They wouldn't good. I didn't think.
So we need to get that back down to under Cliff sometime or something like that. But anyway, so
I'm still
Jumbo.
wondering where the Gmail went for a couple hours.
The
I
G-
checked on both my phone and
Yeah,
the
I don't know.
computer.
That's kind of weird that it did that. Of course, I sent it from iPad, and sometimes that has something to do with it.
What was my answer? See, I don't have internet at home right now because they screwed it up again.
Oh, your MiFi is down?
Yeah, they've had it screwed up since Wednesday. And they claim they're working on the tower,
Yeah.
but the tower was supposed to be done on Thursday.
So, do you get a credit or something while they're doing that, or what?
Well, they said they, if we don't get it going, at least call us back where we can credit you.
Huh? Maybe.
But, well, I told him, I said, 0 degrees here, I can figure he don't want to be up working on the tower too much. I said, I don't know where you're at. He said, well, I'm in Mexico.
Mexico.
He said, the last 3 days have been the coldest it's been here in several years, but I don't know where he was in Mexico. Sometimes they're in India.
So, where's your tower? Do you know?
Really, I don't. There's
Someplace in Oklahoma?
one over there by downstream, and then there's supposed to be one east a little ways, and I don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
It shows up whenever I do that thing where the tower is at.
So, what's
right
the man's record at downstream right now?
What do you mean record?
You're winning and losing. Your profit, loss and profit statement.
Downstream, not. I don't do a whole lot there because they don't offer a whole lot. I do better the other casinos,
Yeah.
but I'm still ahead of all of them. I'm not near as far ahead as downstream because I don't play that much.
Yeah.
Now, Jumbo, like the other day when we was out there, we did that $10 thing, the
Yeah.
$20 on the card, the buffet, but I did not use all my $20. How long is that on your card for?
2 weeks, I think.
Whoops.
So it's been over that?
I guess 2 weeks today, isn't it?
No, Paul's doing that
Oh, really?
today and tomorrow. We're gonna do it Saturday and Sunday. They said all month. But you don't get the buffet. You just get the 20 for 10. So I'll probably go down and do that. I may wait. Well, tomorrow Outpost will give you 5. So I'll probably stop by there.
Does Downstream ever give you a free room?
They never have given me much. I don't get mail from them.
You know, there's this girl I work with. She was telling me once a month she can do a free room there at Downstream. They sent her an offer for that.
Well, Terry got a free room. And I don't know if that's anything that because Alex works there, or if she's played in that.
Yeah.
Her daughter.
My cousins hardly ever go. She got offered a free room twice. Her husband hasn't ever been offered.
Yeah. She gets it. This girl I work with, she get every month.
Well, I know people that get mail from most
Here
of them,
comes the queso. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Everybody.
Okay, thanks a lot. Now, Jumbo, you had quite an ordeal with your heater and your gas and your tank and all that. How did that ever end up?
Well, everything's fine, I guess.
So did the cost of your propane go from $2 and something to $4 and something?
Well, my neighbor said he may need some before long, so he had me call him. Yeah, and I did it toward the end of December at $2.03.
Yeah.
And I called him back at $4.
Wow.
That was last week.
That's scary.
That's when I put that on Facebook. Somebody came back and said, well, in Kansas City it's $5.
How you doing, kiddo?
How's it going?
All right.
They said we weren't supposed to get anything this morning, but we got a little bit.
Yeah?
Did you guys see it?
Yeah, we had some drizzle. We got out for donuts this morning. And,
Oh, yeah.
And it was
Supposed to again
spitting.
tonight,
It was
isn't it?
spitting just a little bit of snow on our way over. Just barely.
But I don't think on my phone it said 0 precipitations, but I don't know. But then my
Well, it's
windshield said
very,
something
very
else.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys feel about that? Maybe that 1%.
A little bit of an eighth of an inch of ice is as bad as 3 inches, except
Yeah.
it don't take so long to go away.
My dark skies isn't even picking it
Really?
up. Saying nearest storm 227 miles to the northeast.
Well, we don't got to worry about that
How
one, do we?
far?
227 miles, I believe.
Wow.
I made the world spin.
Well, I guess down south they're still catching a lot. That's all right.
It's their turn.
That's all Seneca still wasn't doing school. Well, I guess they had school yesterday, but they were using the ice routes.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
That means you walk.
Yeah, if
Means
you
you
know,
walk to the nearest main road.
if you could drive to the main road, you could probably get into school.
Exactly.
But it amazes me how many people out there will drive out to the end of their driveway because it may be quite a ways off the road, and sit there and let the car run for 20 minutes while they're waiting on the bus. When they could have drove to school and got the stupid kid.
There you go. I see that all the time. You know, when I'm out on my route, people waiting on the kids, and the bus to show up with the kids.
I just don't understand that. But I guess they think they're saving money.
Yesterday, right across the street is a bus stop at the mailbox. And yesterday morning when I was going to Kelsey Norman, there wasn't any kids out there waiting for the bus.
Huh.
Usually there's at least 2 of them, the neighbor girl and
Yeah.
some little boy with the neighbor girl.
Well, you know there's a lot of kids not going. I mean, because most of them are saying there ain't going to be nobody there. What can they do? I got when we were kids, it wasn't just one of those things, you know, we went and walked uphill both ways and all that crap.
Uh huh.
You went in terrible weather. Old Roy Wood, when he was superintendent,
Oh, I remember him.
you know,
Yeah,
he,
you didn't
he
cancel
was
school.
notorious for by God, we're having
Yeah. Now, Jumbo, you remember Ray Anderson, Anderson's Ice Cream.
Sure.
Tell me some stories about Ray, huh?
Well,
You and King Leroy used to go there a lot.
yeah,
Or is
we'd
it
be
you
out
and
late
Mitch?
at night. We'd drive by there and he'd be closed. We could see him in there cleaning things up.
Yeah.
We'd go around the side and beat on the door and he'd let us in. Well, he'd turn on a little bit of light so he could bait on us or whatever. People would see the light, other
And then
people
everyone
started
starts showing
stopping, and by God, we'd have to open back up. So he never got much, you know, he was always talking about, you know, gee, I was up till 3 or 4 o'clock, you know.
In the morning, yeah.
But, of course, we had the Jumbo special.
What was that?
That was he'd get a big cup, let me put in whatever I wanted,
Uh huh.
change to whatever flavors of ice cream, whatever fruit, and everything.
Yeah.
And it always cost $1 even. Well, did we have a nickname for Charlie?
Cat.
Yeah, okay. Tomlin, right? Yeah, I
Right.
remember using his name. He ain't around. But
I
he
see
was in
one.
there one night.
Oriental salad. The Mandarin orange salad.
Thank you.
Carnitas burrito with jalapenos and sour cream and spoon bread instead. Nice. Dough spinach enchiladas, queso.
That's neat.
We're gonna need some more napkins.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay, great. So Cat was in there.
Yeah, and I ordered the jumbo special.
Yeah.
Of course, I got it. And so Charlie said, well, I'll take the same thing. And he said, well, you can take the same thing, but not at that price. He
Really?
said, why not? He said, well, that's the way it is.
It's the jumbo special for jumbo.
Charlie said, well, you know, that's illegal.
Whoop.
You can't sell it to me for the same price. He says, my store. I'll do what I darn well please, you know. And that's the way it was. Charlie was really upset. But,
That's great.
well, no, I'm sure.
It really was a jumbo special, huh?
Yeah, there was.
Fanny.
Well, like I say, we stopped in there, you know, long.
Thank you. I'll be right back with those napkins.
Thank you.
He said the thing is, you know, it ain't on the menu, so you can't really hold me to that.
Exactly.
My goodness.
How much do you want to charge Cat for it? Or do you say?
Well, you know, his ice cream was always a little more expensive. But
Yeah.
it would probably be about $4 on that.
Wow.
He'll be back in just a minute. He said that he was getting napkins. Maybe give Daddy your glass, honey. Terry, she needs more.
All right.
Please.
Just kind of
Although, yeah, before he quit, he finally told me he may have to raise the price on that a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
Well, how long did the dollar jumbo special go on?
oh, it went on for a long time, you know.
Now, when did Ray die?
Well, you know that those other people bought the equipment. They
Yeah.
said they would reopen it, which I don't know if that's the same people that reopened it now or not. Probably is, but they waited a long time.
A long time, yeah.
They said they put it in storage or whatever until they found the right thing.
I bet they wish now they'd open it up where it was.
Well, they're doing all right down there, ain't they?
Yeah, but with all the stuff that's going on South Main right now.
Thank you.
Dr. Pepper.
I see your tea gloves there too.
Jump.
Well,
Reach over and raise
oh.
plates.
He said he knew.
Have you,
If
you ever
he
go
knows,
back
he
down
knows. Huh?
there? You ever go back down there now that it's where it's at?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I tell you, made it in there. I still need to do that.
Looks real good.
And you claim the ice cream won't melt.
Did I claim
What you
that?
told me, you
Ice cream won't melt.
said it doesn't melt.
It doesn't melt as
on the
fast in
paper.
cold weather.
Or at least,
Does it taste great, guys?
Yeah, everything's great.
at
That's
least
all.
doesn't melt very fast.
It doesn't melt very fast.
Wally made that claim.
Oh, Wally. You know, if you get like a double dipper or something, it's not going to be all over your fingers before you can, get down to the cone.
Was you there the night? You remember when Dairy Queen was down there at about 29th Main?
Oh, sure, sure.
Were you there the night we was going to go out and play miniature golf or whatever? We had 2 or 3 cars of people on it.
Yeah, I think I was there.
And
I don't remember much about it. What was the
well,
deal?
Bruce ordered, I don't remember what they called it. What did they call the thing, where the dip cone thing, where I get maybe you called it dip cone. Some people had it different names. But it was real hot that night.
Yeah.
I remember Bruce was driving one car and I was driving one, and he ordered that dip cone. And I said, well, I really hate to get that because I said I like to have everything in a cup because it's going to melt real fast.
Yeah.
Well, so I ordered the same thing. We took off. Well, I didn't make half a block, and I hurled mine out the door. It's melting like crazy. Of course, you're putting hot chocolate on them.
On something
Something
cold,
you
yeah.
don't want to melt
Hot
anyway.
usually wins out.
So I got out there, and he said, you already ate that thing? And I said, no. I said, I didn't make half a block with it. He said, I made about the same difference.
Was it? Wasn't it Squarehead that wondered how they got the ice cream in the bottom of the cone? You know, when they would put dips on a cone, and then he wondered how they, he would just hand it
You
to
wondered
you.
how they got the ice cream underneath that
Yeah,
dip?
yeah. How the ice cream got under there.
The word dip implies
He just couldn't figure out. He goes, well, they put that dip on top. How, it's too big to fit in the bottom. How does the ice cream get down the bottom?
Wow.
man.
Did you see
Somebody
that?
like that shouldn't be walking around.
Well, it was Square that was it his 16th birthday? He burned down a house.
Oh, for God's sake.
That's a new story to me.
It was when they lived in Royal Heights. You remember that? They lived on Manitou.
I remember living there, but
Maybe it was his 15th birthday, something. But there was this old abandoned shack somewhere there in Royal Heights, and for his birthday, he decided to burn it down.
well,
And,
abandoned.
and he did.
Your idea of abandoned is somebody else, vacant.
Yeah.
There's a word vacant,
Yeah.
Maybe somebody may live there someday, but
Well, there wasn't anyone there, but anyway, he burned the rascal down for his birthday.
how did he?
That's
what
it's a hell of a
did he
candle,
use
but
as an accelerator or whatever.
well, I don't know. I guess
Was he by himself when he did that? Or?
I think he probably had King Leroy with him. King
It'd
Leroy
be
knew about
cool
it.
to be with him.
I doubt that Ed was with him. I wouldn't think. But I don't know. It's hard to say.
Well, I remember the night we stopped there. We had him with us, and we stopped at that grocery store there at 8th and Main Lane, and we all went in and got stuff. And we come
Consumers?
back out. Do I know?
The consumers?
No, the little convenience store on the east side.
Oh, okay.
And we all came out. Well, he had stolen something while he was in there.
Shoplift. Yeah, okay.
And
Not unusual.
he come out bragging about it. I said, well, you ain't getting in the car with that. And he said, you can't just leave me here. And I said, I can. Because I said, I'm not letting you get in here. I'm not going to be an accessory to your crime. And I said, if you
job,
just kept
Jimbo.
it, fine. But, not told us, but I said, now that I know, you're not getting in. I said, they may have seen you or
Yeah.
whatever. Well, he finally threw it away, and we left.
What did he get?
I don't remember. Just
Well, I think he was with us when.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, the one in Galena.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the name of that place?
It was.
Started with a P. It had an unusual name. Didn't have anything to do
No,
with
I
ice
can't
cream.
remember. We all took Whistle Pops.
called-
None of us knew the other one. Any of the other had done it.
It's called
So we got in the car.
Is that
But we did it several times.
Oh,
I mean, it wasn't just that.
There was
night.
at least five of us.
Wow.
Well, it got to be a tradition. Every time we go up there, we stop, see what you can get.
Kind of like taking stuff from Dairy Queen.
That was
One of
really
you
good.
guys didn't go to jail.
Well, Dairy Queen suffered for that because of the thermostat thing. It got them with that.
Yeah. Well, we would
But
adjust
not
the
ideal.
temperature to our liking.
Yeah,
And
but then they put that.
And then they put this little plastic case around it where we couldn't mess with it. Or they thought.
They thought.
That was their first
Well,
mistake.
that was just enough. That was like throwing down the gauntlet.
I thought you did something like that kid at preschool did last year.
No,
Like
no,
actually
no. We
take
didn't.
the
We didn't. We didn't
thermostat.
take the thermostat. We just turned it down to nothing. And it was very,
And
very
it was
cold
late-
that
it was
night.
close to their closing
that place
time
frosted
anyway.
up like an igloo. You couldn't see inside because of the ice on the glass.
Yeah, I would like to been there in the morning with her.
Well, forget Dairy Queen coming up to me.
Well, you guys were going to take a trash can or something, but it had too much concrete or something.
I don't remember.
Bob.
Yeah, I
Way
guess.
too much.
It was too bulky, or we weren't.
They had it way down.
Rabbit didn't have his truck or something.
You you guys seem to have a bunch of concrete or something at the bottom
Maybe.
of it. Where they, of course, I don't know how they emptied the thing.
You know, we took half a bench and loaded it in Rabbit's truck one time.
How do you take half of a bench?
A concrete bench.
Oh, okay.
Because it had broken in half when the tornado went through McClellan Park.
Well, you took the bench from the park.
Yeah, we took a bench from McClellan Park and loaded it up. And
What'd you do with it?
we went there to Lookout Point and rolled it off. Oh, it was great.
I mean, if you'd taken it downtown, so maybe somebody thought it blown down there.
Well, we did take tires one time when they were widening range line, and they would use those old tires to.
I thought you were
to
talking
hold-
about where the tires blown down from flood.
No, that was another story.
But you know,
But when they was widening range line, and they had this black tarp on either side covering the new concrete,
yeah.
and they were holding it down with old tires. Well, we collected several tires, and at
Now, did that create a hazard
one point
for
we
anybody?
went into Snob Hill, and at I guess it's Islington,
Yeah, I
like
that.
Byers in Islington or something like that.
Yeah.
Rolled it down this really, really steep hill, and it went into the front door of some old people's house.
Well, no, it hit the door. Did it go through? Did it
Oh yeah!
break the door down?
Oh my God, yes. You know, it was like a freight train when it hit. The thing had to have been going, 30 miles an hour by the time it reached because their house was just lined up right with the street.
Did you ever hear anything about it?
No, it
later?
didn't. Yeah, it was a shame. Who'd have thought that would have made the gosh darn paper?
Yeah, that should have made coffee talk or something in the paper.
Now, we did make the paper one time when we were pulling pins on the Kansas City Southern train.
I think you made more than the paper. I think you made the news on that.
And I don't remember. The engines were having trouble anyway. And we just compounded things by pulling pins where they'd have to, coupling pins where they'd have to come back and...
Oh, you're talking about they think the thing's attached, so they
Yeah,
can take off.
yeah.
And,
Of course, they'd get about 2 feet, and the air brakes, it would pop the coupling hose, the air brakes. Well, as soon as that happened, then the air brakes, would collapse, and everything would come to a screeching halt.
do you think it stopped the train automatically?
Yeah, absolutely, because it lost its air brakes, or lost its air pressure, which automatically causes the brakes to be applied.
Even on the engine?
No, not on the engine, just the
Well,
cars.
I'm saying, if he assumed everything's hooked up, he may be
Yeah.
well down the road before.
Yeah, that's that. And if we had closed the air valve, then he would have thought that he would have left half the train or whatever at that point on the track.
But you made the news with that.
Yeah.
And what did they say? I mean, did they think
They
it was
said problems.
vandalism or
They said the
what?
problem. The story was that Kansas City Southern train was had broke down, and I guess probably across 4th Street and
15 all the way.
and anyway, they said
Where was it when you
problem
did that?
was compounded. Where was we? Underneath the
I thought
Turkey
all
Creek,
that stuff happened up on
the
that
Turkey
North
Creek
Trestle.
Bridge, the Turkey Creek Bridge.
That North Trestle we talked about?
Yeah, where Murphy Boulevard
Well,
goes
they made it
underneath.
clear downtown before he figured it out. That
Oh yeah, like I say, we did him a favor by not closing the air valve. We got into a caboose one time while it was stopped, and then we was going to go in and just talk to whoever was in there. Well, there wasn't anyone in it. This is back when they had cabooses, and so since there wasn't anyone in there, they had a radio. Bruce got on there and started saying something. I forget what it was, but
well, it seemed like the answer it was, he said this is Choo Choo Luke.
well, that was that was another story actually. On this
Choo
one,
Luke's appeared in some of them.
no. Choo Choo Luke was that, you remember where Vicky lived.
Yeah. Oh, you mean down
The Neil Show, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had a box there by the track, with a handset.
Yeah.
It was locked, but that didn't mean a whole lot to us. So Bruce got it open, and you could hear other people talking.
Yeah.
Just la la la, what's going on, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's
So,
like going into Quick Trip or somewhere.
Yeah,
You hear all the
exactly.
other
Yeah.
stories,
So Bruce picks up the receiver and presses the transmit thing. He goes, "Hello, everybody. This is Choo Choo Luke." And all of them just start saying, "Well, this is station so and so. This is station so and so." They was making sure they didn't get blamed for that. I think they put a better lock on it after that. That was the only time we ever did that one.
Well, the locks aren't made to prevent you from getting in or to deter you.
No. Well,
Go
go ahead.
ever been over to Corona to see the trains over there?
Kansas?
Yeah.
I rode it.
At Corona?
Yeah.
Right to Pittsburgh?
We rode to, of course, that track's not there anymore, but we went from Corona to Cherryvale.
I don't know where Cherryvale is.
Kansas?
Well, I mean, I know it's in Kansas. But
You know where Parsons is,
Yeah.
and you know where Independence is.
Yeah.
About halfway, you go through Cherryvale on your way to Independence, actually. Well, you used to with the 400. I don't know if you still do or now or not.
And did they have the museum there whenever you were at Corona?
Yeah. This was part of the Heartland Railroad people or something like that.
And the place to be done was out of the way.
How long's that been since you did that?
Oh my God! How long ago was that?
Are you
Mary?
done, Jumbo?
Do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
Oh, God.
20,
You might bring me
30?
Sarah was little.
Make the box, styrofoam box.
For Grandma's birthday.
Oh yeah.
We were there.
You guys didn't go.
No, we were there.
We
Really?
went on a few train rides.
It was hotter than hell.
It was hot. And not only that, we hit a car on the way
You didn't
back.
have
Yeah, I got ready to see
a vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah.
We went down
we
and
was-
took a picture of it.
Yeah.
Whose fault? Oh, I guess it's always the car's fault.
Yeah. Well, they figure these people was on their way to a wedding, if I remember right, and they just didn't expect their train. We along what's now 400. Back then, I guess it was not 69, not 7,
Well, they changed all
96.
the highways
It would have been
around.
96
It was
highway.
really loud or something.
Well, they had their music up, but they weren't expecting. They
They were
didn't.
in a hurry. They wasn't thinking.
Yeah, we was making pretty good time. We was on our way back. It was,
Yeah, we was flying
we
right
wasn't
along.
quite to Columbus, and all of a sudden
Did
it
they have
starts
lights
breaking.
or anything at that crossing?
Oh no! It was just a dirt road
okay.
crossing,
I think so.
They had cross
and they had to
didn't
bring
they?
out the highway patrol and all this crap. It cost us 30, 45 minutes something.
Oh my God! It was like an hour and
Yeah.
a half.
Now, the
And
other
I-
people were on their way to the wedding,
Yes.
so did they make it? On time,
Well,
or-
probably not. That'd be my. No one was really hurt. The guy at the last second swerved and took the ditch, but still the train did clip it, and gave it a little extra boost.
Well, you remember those guys that got killed down there? On 86 west of the ocean. They just went right down the road.
How long ago?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm not a good time
Would
person.
you like some more iced tea? Anybody need more to drink?
I think I'm probably all right.
We're good,
I
thanks.
think we're good.
Just one check?
Yeah.
But they didn't live real far from where they worked, and there was a train track on the way. Well, they headed off and hit the train, and both of them died.
Yeah.
Well, they were all upset about, the train been in the wrong and everything. I imagine they just probably left every morning and never saw a train. And that day there was one.
Yeah.
It's right there, you know where that 90-degree turn is on 86 when you go west out of the Neosho, then you have to go back north.
Well, no.
I didn't want to watch that. I wanted to watch it today.
It was on that road that comes off the side of that, so
I know the name of the road. I can't tell you what.
it starts with an H.
Cash it whenever you're ready.
I'm not sure what it is. It starts with an H.
No, I can't think of it now. Well, it hasn't been too long. Do you remember the Dead Man's Curve there at the end of Main Street before you would turn, not now, but used to.
Main Street in the ocean.
Main Street as you go out of south
Main
out of
Street and
Joplin.
Main Avenue.
Main Street south out of Joplin.
Yeah, Reddings
before
Mill.
you turn to Reddings Mill, you make that real sharp left to get to the old Reddings Mill Bridge.
Right.
And some of that, there was a family in a pink Rambler that went off of it.
There was all kinds of cars down there they never did bring up, remember?
There was this the pink Rambler was the only one I remember. I don't know how many years that thing was down there. And the whole family died. It was like a family of 4.
They left the car down.
And they didn't leave them down there, but they left the car.
There were several cars down at the bottom of that thing.
Bruce and I would go down there a lot and just look around, and blood all over the place, the stain, from the... I don't know when they finally pulled the daggum car up, but it was down there for years.
Well, I think there were still cars down there until they redid the road.
I bet that's when they brought them up.
Yeah.
Did the road.
Of course, it didn't have a guardrail or anything there.
Well, they did.
No, not that time.
No.
It was just if you made it good, and if you didn't, too bad.
That it didn't have guardrail.
Yeah.
That was absolutely insane.
Well, the guardrail won't automatically prevent you from going over, but
It'll slow you down a little bit.
Yeah. And at least you got half a chance.
there's a lot of places still that I don't see guardrails and maybe, probably be a good
Oh,
idea.
exactly. Yeah. Not as many, but you do wonder. What you got in there, Jim? You got foreign object?
Must be the ridge, I guess, it's creating the light diversion.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
It looked like there's something there until you turn
Oh,
it
okay.
around.
I said, yeah. I thought you had like a bug or something in it.
Well, that's what I thought. I thought, not the time to be finding
Is
that.
what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to put the same thing on that side.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
They're all doing that.
If you look at it just right, it looks like there's a bug in the glass.
Top of that ridge or something. But, there's a place there on Bethel Road. You know where Bethel Road is?
Sure.
You know where that church is down there, the Bethel Baptist, I think.
Yeah.
Well, just north of it, there's a culvert there. And, they usually have caps on the end of those things,
Uh-huh.
Well, the one on the east side, there's nothing there. Now, they got them little signs there, kind of with the little crosses,
Did you need a to-go box?
Yeah.
the diagonal things on them. But it don't really do much,
Yeah.
Well, so I called the Seneca Road District and told them, that I wasn't very happy about that. So I drive that road a lot.
What'd they say?
Well, he said, I know what you mean.
I know what you mean, huh?
So I said, yeah. Well, I said, well, it's, to me, a really dangerous situation.
Yeah.
He said, oh, well, we're aware of it. So that's why we got them little sign things up. Well, one of them hangs way out into the road, and
Yeah.
I said, well, it ain't much of a deterrent to keep you from going off the road. I mean, it seemed like always when you're driving down the road like that, that's where you meet another vehicle,
Uh-huh.
it's in the bad places. Of
Right.
course, you don't pay any attention to the places.
Okay. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
you know, you don't normally pay any attention to it
Yeah.
whenever, unless you do meet them in a bad place. So I said, well, I said, I drive that road quite a bit. And I said, at night, I don't know how many people go through that thing and they're hard aware how close they came to dying, you know. And I said, I'd rather, if I knew there was another car coming, I'd rather hit it head on than go off that. He said, oh, well.
Well.
He said, we got them little signs though. I said, well, I just don't really mean a whole lot to me.
Yeah.
So, he said, that's been that way for years. Well, I said,
That's not much
okay.
consolation.
Yeah.
Then he says, thank you. Then he says, well, I think they might be thinking about fixing that next year, which would be this year now.
Right.
So, but I know you had told me that to get rid of it.
Exactly.
So, I thought, well, I'm not really sure who I should call, maybe the commissioners or something, to tell them about it. But, you know, if you get dismissed that, there's probably other situations like that in the county that they're ignoring too, you know. I just couldn't see that. You know, I mean, those signs ain't gonna keep, you know, because you think, well, there's another car coming, so I hit the sign.
Yeah.
But if you hit the sign, you're gone.
Well, yeah.
And I just heard one this morning. Yeah. It sounds like the voice of the same person. Really.
Well, let's wrap this one up, Jim, and see what we got. See.